Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. And getting to start, Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off. I can promise you that.
All right, ready to go here. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. That one fouled off. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. This to center field. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 1-1. Runner on the go. Glaber gets a piece, 1 and 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Good take by Torres.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
So now 3 and 2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one is absolutely belted, and it one-hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, the tag.
On the tag, you're out.
One out man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. He was late there. Strike 1.
Ball.
Man at first, 1 away. That one catches the zone, and now 2 and 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one carrying. See you later. A 2-run blast. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
Ball.
Cutting but missing down low.
To a count, you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Check swing, and he went. 2 balls and a strike. And that one almost hit him. And a payoff pitch. Draws the walk there.
First base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Man at first with one gone. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And that is out of play. And now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. And there's a ball. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. 2 out. So digging in, Zach McKinstry. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Line drive, base hit. Coming around third is Torkelson. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to
run around the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. People may ask why. No spot in the order comes up with nobody on and 2 outs more frequently than the number 3 hitter. Man on second, 2 down.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
So up next, Parker Meadows. Curveball over for a called strike.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Ball 1.
Two on, 2 outs. Outside low. Now 2-2. That one just misses. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back for more from the Bronx. And taking the ball for Detroit, Tarek Skubal. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hook 1.
And the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. Another 1-2.
Ball.
Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Skubal, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
Ball.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Man at first, and stepping in for New York, Ben Rice. Check swing called strike. Strike one. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
One and two now. And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Fourth, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
D-Rod.
Judge, the lead runner out at second. Rice at first, one gone. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just misses with that one. That's
Ball
inside.
Boom, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And it remains 2-2. One out. Runners at first and second. That's off the mark. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
2 on, 1 out. In there. Got him looking for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. The 1-0.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the catch, inning over. Top of the second, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Colt Heath. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Wastes no time there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Now the 0-1. And a strike to Glaber. And that's downstairs. And the count 1-2. Good eye right
inside.
there. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one away. One out, man at first. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He's already homered here in this one.
No.
And that is downstairs. And the count now 2-0.
No, that's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Now batting, left fielder, Riley Green.
And there's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. Check swing, no appeal, and 1-1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1.
And that one gets away at the plate. The throw to third, save. And now second and third with one gone. And the runners will move up. The count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, one out. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive, caught. Throw behind the run, and got him doubled off. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. That
Ball
misses, and that is ball one. And it's fouled away.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
That one hit to right. Perez under it. Then there's one down.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Out towards right center field. Meadows on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting eighth,
Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero.
Close
Ball,
one,
no.
doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
First
Ball, that's
offering, and
down.
it just misses. And that one is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. Back now in the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Sends it to first. And one away in the top of the third.
Right fielder, Wenzel Perez.
Foul ball.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
Swing and a bouncer. Chisholm flips it. It's there, and that's a great play. Zach McKinstry, the next to hit, singled and drove in a run his first time through. And
Ball
misses
one.
inside. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. And he hits a ground ball right side in plenty of time.
He's out.
First, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham.
Ellie left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. It's a ball. That one felt good, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Rice stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green on his way over. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. Out. And they take care of Stanton for the out. And that ends the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium as we go to the top of the fourth. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one almost got him.
Yep.
Two down.
Ball 3.
Good job to fight that one off. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Ha!
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Keys, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
No,
he's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on. Just missed. This ball's chopped on the ground. Gets it to first. Out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
That one found hard the other way. Next offering is down low.
Ball.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2-2 now. Breaking ball misses down and away. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Meadows on the move. Hauls it in for the out. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Fly to center his first time.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, number 85.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper. Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game.
And even if they don't want to make it a habit of falling behind, they're doing a great job of making the most out of it. I think that's contagious throughout the lineup.
On the ground. Oh, great grab on the dive from his backside. Throw is low, and he can't hang on safe.
Now batting, left fielder, Riley Green.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Ball. That's a ball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Carpenter leads off first with one away.
Two.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, first base.
Here comes Torque to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1.
Clearly, he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Ball. Ball.
The Tigers trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the fifth. In the air, left field, Dominguez. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Bunt attempt, popped up, reaching for it, makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
And
That's
a
a
strike
strike.
right through there. That one in triple digits.
Ball.
That clips the corner. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two
Up
away.
next for the Yankees,
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here in New York,
Leading
here's
off
the
for the
shortstop
Tigers.
at the plate.
Shortstop,
Zach McKinstry.
High.
Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Over to first.
Out.
Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Now batting, catcher Dylan Dingler.
Line drive caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Meadows
Ball
in the box
outside.
for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a ball popped up. Chisholm. And that'll do it. Here at New
Leading
Yankee
off for the
Stadium in the
Yankees,
Bronx,
right
and stepping in
fielder,
for New York, Aaron Judge.
He
He's been
rides.
incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. One away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And
No,
that
that's
misses.
a ball.
And that's ball one.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
In the air to left center. Green settles under it. Two away now. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
This one in the air right field. Perez. Long run. Tracks it down for the out. And that's the inning. Back in the Bronx,
Leading off
we
for
go to the top of the
Detroit,
seventh.
third
Colt
baseman,
Keith
Colt
up now for the
Keith.
Tigers.
No.
That's in there. Too
Ball
low,
three.
and it's ball 3. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. In the air, left field. Grabs it on the run. One up, one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And now the
Now
DH,
batting,
Kerry
the
Carpenter.
designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Sliced hard but foul.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back in the Bronx, set for the last half of the 7th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know,
Ball
these
one.
Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments.
Ball.
They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one to first, Torkelson. He takes it on his own.
That's an out.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That's to third. Slings to first.
He's
In
out.
time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Ball
Oh, he's
one.
got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
The
down.
Yankees looking to rally. That one fouled off. 2-2. Sets him down looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now pitching for the
A
Yankees.
new pitcher in the game,
Number
Paul
58.
Blackburn.
Paul Blackburn.
Here's Riley Green.
Leading off for the Tigers, left fielder, Riley Green.
Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That one way inside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Check
Hard
swing.
ball.
Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one.
Ball 1. That's inside. Ball 2.
And a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And
Ball
now
3.
the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. On the ground to third. McMahon whips it across.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the
Now
8th.
batting, right
2
fielder,
down, base is
Wenzel
empty.
Perez.
And up next for Detroit, Wenzel Perez. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hee-haw.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And
That's
now
a ball.
1 and 2. Inside, almost got him.
Ball.
Fights it off, you'll see another. That's hard hit on the line. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Now pitching for Detroit.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Finnegan.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
And there's the strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And a foul ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that will fall. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Wells stands in here, takes ball 1 low. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. And that one is out of here. And they cut into the deficit. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Looking to get the tying run on base.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 1 for 3. Backed up, foul territory behind the plate. He's under it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that one fouled off.
This is a close game. It's high leverage. Even if it's late, hold them right there and try to win in the bottom of the ninth if you don't tie it up in this eighth.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz. Well, 1-run game, and now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Off the plate.
Cruz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Jazz tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Dylan Davis.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Ball.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hard hit, but right at him and left. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth, running out of chances to pad the lead. Meadows, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. And ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ground ball left side. McMahon fires over to first. And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching for
Back
Detroit.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Kenley Jansen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Chisholm Jr.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed.
No.
The Tigers trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the
Now
wall.
batting, left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Base hit center field. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And that one fouled off. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back in on a dive.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
The 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And the final score here, 4-3. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping